हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू एजुकेटर्स प्लस। आज की वीडियो में हम लोग जो टॉपिक डिस्कस करने वाले हैं दैट इज नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी। बट द डिफरेंस इज कि हम लोग नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी को एमसीक्यूज के थ्रू कवर करेंगे। बिकॉज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, बिकॉज योर पेपर इज ऑब्जेक्टिव, सो यू नीड टू नो हाउ क्वेश्चंस कैन बी फ्रेम, या क्वेश्चंस किस टाइप से बन सकते हैं नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसीज के। तो हम लोग नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी से जितने भी क्वेश्चंस फ्रेम हो सकते हैं ज्यादातर क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस करेंगे। एंड इट इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक, बिकॉज अगर सिर्फ 2021 का पेपर देखा जाए तो उसमें कम से कम आपके 30 to 35 क्वेश्चंस आए हैं नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी में, डिफरेंट सेट्स में। हर सेट में देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन दैट इज फ्रॉम नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी। सो हेंस दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक। सो नाउ लेट्स बिगिन विद द एमसीक्यूज ऑन नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी, राइट। बिफोर स्टार्टिंग विद द टॉपिक आई वुड लाइक टू इन्फॉर्म यू दैट एजुकेटर्स प्लस की गूगल प्ले पे ऐप अवेलेबल है। सो इफ यू वांट, आप जाके आपको डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। वहां आपको पेड कोर्सेज मिलेंगे जिसमें वीडियोज एंड लाइव सेशंस हैं। ई बुक्स अवेलेबल हैं सारे टॉपिक्स के ऊपर, बोथ इन हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश मीडियम। मॉक टेस्ट सीरीज अवेलेबल है सीबीटी मोड के ऊपर, जो सेम एनटीए रेप्लिका पैटर्न पे है। कंप्लीट स्टडी मटेरियल को प्रोवाइड किया जा रहा है बेस्ड ऑन न्यू पैटर्न। लाइव इंटरेक्टिव सेशंस हैं डाउट क्लियर करने के लिए। एंड फॉर मोर डिटेल्स यू कैन ऑलवेज चेक द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स ऑफ द वीडियो, right? So now let's start with the questions on national education, or we can say the new education policy. So the first question is, the vocational education will start from which among the following classes according to the new education policy? So the correct answer is option B, that is class 6th. Why? See, according to the new education policy, the vocational education will start from class 6th. And basically vocational education क्या होती है? Vocational education is education जो प्रिपेयर करती है like people to work as a technician or to take up employment in a skilled craft or trade as a trade person or artisan, right? Vocational education can also be seen as the type of education given to an individual to prepare that individual to be gainfully employed or self-employed with the requisite skills. Okay, so every student will take a fun course during grade 6, starting from grade 6, that gives a survey and hands-on experience on vocational crafts according to the new education policy. Then the next question is, new education policy recommends that fund to build the nation's capacity to provide equitable quality education for all girls as well as transgender students. What will be the name of the fund? So you have the following options. So ऐसा जो ये fund है उसका क्या नाम रखा गया है? So you have the following options and the correct answer is option B, that is gender inclusion fund. So basically new education policy ने recommend किया है ऐसा fund that will be help in building the nation's capacity to provide quality education to girls and as well as the transgender students. और इस fund का नाम रखा गया है gender inclusion fund. Then the next question is, National Education Policy 2020 stated to establish a national repository of high quality resources on foundational literacy and numeracy on government digital platform. Now what is the name of the government digital platform? So you have the following options and the correct answer is option B, that is Diksha. So according to the new education policy, it will establish a national repository of high quality resources, right? And this platform is named as Diksha. So the acronym Diksha stands for Digital Infrastructure for Knowledge Sharing, and it is a national teacher platform which is currently being used by teachers and students across the nation to provide school education through distance mode. Now the next question is, consider the following statements regarding languages in new education policy 2020. So you have to select the correct code and the correct answer is option D, that is all the three statements are correct. Why? Because according to the new education policy, it will promote Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat initiative, which is a correct statement. Then the next statement is that it will be, obviously there's this thing of 3 language formula with greater flexibility according to the new education policy. Then also all classical languages will be available in school as options. So it is also an initiative of the new education policy 2020. So hence the correct answer is option D, that is all the statements are correct. Then the next question is MERU. MERUs stand for which among the following? So you have the following options and the correct answer is option A, that is multidisciplinary education and research universities. So basically, the university is built on the backbone of the New Education Policy 2020 with its contemporary new age curricular curated to fully leverage emerging disciplines. Now, multidisciplinary education and research universities is a proposed model to encourage holistic and multidisciplinary education. Then the next question is, how much percentage of the total GDP spends on the research and innovation of India at current time? So अभी के time पे फिलहाल इंडिया की कितनी GDP का percent is spent on research and innovation? And the correct answer is option A, that is 0.69% of the GDP. So now the next question is, New Education Policy 2020 proposed to set up a National Assessment Center. Now, what is the name of the NAC? So, you have the following options, and the correct answer is option B, that is Parak. So, the New Education Policy 2020 said that the establishment of National Measurement Center, that is Parak, which is Performance Assessment, Review and Analysis of Knowledge for Holistic Development, as a standard setting body to achieve the objectives of establishing norms, benchmarks, and recommendations of the students' assessment. Then the next question is, what is the objective of the National Assessment Center, PARC? So you have the following options. So the correct answer is option C, as I have mentioned in the previous question, setting norms, standards, and guidelines. So option C is the correct answer. Then the next question is, which government organizations will develop guidelines for the education of gifted children? So you have the following options, and the correct answer is option B, that is NCRT and the NCTE. So NCRT is National Council of Education Research and Training, and NCTE is National Council for Teacher Education. Then the next question is, 2020 proposed professional standard setting body, PSSB, that will develop common guidelines set of principles for the teacher. Now, what will be the name of this organization? So you have the following options, and the correct answer is option C, that is National Professional Standards for Teacher, that is NPST, right? So yeah, these were some questions regarding this video about the new education policy of 2020. So I hope you find this video helpful. Then please do comment, like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for the more upcoming videos. Thank you.